Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today I have an amazing guest. I know I usually say that every day, but my guests are dope, don't you think so? Like, for sure. And I'll let her introduce herself. Hey girl.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. My name is Lucy.
Hey, yes, her name is Lucy, and we have done a couple of jobs together, and I'd just like her to just tell us how her experience has been in the modeling industry. So Lucy, how did you first start modeling?
Wow, okay. So I grew up in the village.
Yes.
I didn't know what modeling was until I was like 18 or something after high school. Then I came to college. I went to Nyawira University.
Okay.
Then from there, that is when I started being very interested in modeling.
Yeah.
I met Latoya at Johnston.
Oh yeah. Oh, I had Latoya in my show, by the way.
Oh really?
Yes. Yeah.
I met Latoya at Johnston.
Yeah.
And she wrote for the Nairobi newspaper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
that was my very first thing. So I met her.
Yep.
And she was like, "Oh, you're so beautiful. I think we should do a shoot together."
Yeah.
And that is the time when she was very active in the modeling industry and recruiting models and whatnot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I think at this point, my whole success, other than God, I can literally say Latoya really helped me get out there.
Oh, that's
she's
amazing.
the first person that I ever did a shoot with.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So how long ago was that?
That was in 20. I did my KCSE in 2014.
Yeah.
I came to school in 2015 September, so that was 2016.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
So how has the modeling industry been for you? Has it been opening? Has it been easy? Has it been a bit tasking? How has it been for you?
Wow, okay, that's a good question. So I think for everybody, the beginning, everybody is very naive.
Yeah. Oh,
and
yes. Very true.
And you go for everything that you're called for.
Yes.
So I think everybody has that stage.
Yeah.
So for me, that was my first and second year of modeling. For sure.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to say no.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I want. I didn't know what kind of a model I am. I didn't know what my value was.
Yes.
So I got used a lot for sure. And as I progressed, then I started to grow balls.
Of course.
I can say, and I started to define my path.
Yes.
And I started to know like what I want for myself.
Yeah.
And things like that. Right now, I don't do modeling passively.
Yes.
Actively, but I think I'm in a better place than where I started from.
So has so you've said you've not been doing modeling so much. So what else do you do apart from modeling?
So I am a very passionate. I'm a very passionate PR. Communications and PR person.
Yeah.
That is what I did in school.
No.
I always wanted to do PR fashion, but I had to start from somewhere.
Yes, indeed.
So I started from corporate. So I got a job in corporate.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I work for L'Oreal. So that is why I don't do modeling so much after I finished school.
That's amazing. It's amazing actually how you just got into L'Oreal and you being a model. So it actually works hand in hand. It's actually quite amazing.
Yeah, I think I really believe in destiny.
Yes.
So I think I'm just like created to be in the modeling, beauty, fashion space in the universe, I guess.
Very much so. I'm glad, and I actually came for the Miss and Miss Albinism. Yes, that took place in KICC. How did you find that show for yourself?
For me, I think a lot of people don't know this, but the purpose of me being in the show was so that I can be able to, because I can say I'm one of the models with albinism in Kenya who is a little bit established.
Yes, indeed.
So the reason why I was in the Mr. and Miss Albinism was not necessarily to win.
Yes.
Was to like come back
for
to
awareness.
Yes, for my awareness. So come back to my society and show them that anything can happen. Anything is possible.
Yes, and there's this South African model.
She's called Thando.
Thando, exactly. Thando is making great strides, and I feel like you are our Thando in Kenya. No, seriously, because it's not really easy for most albinos to just come and get into the modeling industry. You know,
for sure.
They feel like it's a bit scary at some point.
Yeah.
Because the modeling industry is quite cutthroat.
Yeah.
Has it been the same for you?
I think for me, my adversities have worked for me since the beginning of times. So me being different was one of the reasons why I had a seat at the table. Because as much as I was coming into like through the diversity door, the modeling industry needed me.
It really did. It really did. Yes.
So I think that is one of the reasons why I have been a little bit successful in my modeling.
Yeah.
But also the way us in our African setup.
Yes.
It is quite unfortunate that we don't embrace each other's skin color and differences. And as much as we are all different, like even people with melanin, there's no two people that have same complexion. For sure. And that is slowly changing for sure. But when I started, it wasn't like that.
Yes.
But I learned to understand when things it's just life, when it's just life, and when it's discrimination.
Indeed.
So I think I have had to learn a lot of things. I have had to cry a lot of tears. I've had to like say, okay, fine. You know, me defending myself as an African woman, and then people casting for African women, and me showing up and then being like, oh no, we didn't mean this, you know. But as time goes by, I think I'm emotionally stronger and intelligent and all that.
That's amazing. So you've faced a lot of discrimination in the industry, but how has the discrimination helped you to just climb up the ladder?
So one thing I came to realize with the modeling space is that it's very discriminatory.
Yes.
Not just for people with albinism.
Yes.
For every single person. But for me, I think one of the things that really worked against me was me coming into this particular space with the ideology of they're not gonna accept me because I wasn't accepted where I was. And every time like a casting crew tells me maybe you're not supposed to be in this role because you're not looking for this type of model, I just thought it's because I have albinism. Where else it was maybe because of my shoe size.
Or even maybe your body says they're looking for someone slightly skinnier. Sometimes
they're looking for someone slightly skinnier, slightly taller. It had nothing to do with my albinism, but just because of how my mind had been engineered and conditioned in the past, I just thought, oh, maybe they just don't want me because I'm a minority. So I've come, I think modeling space is one of the places I've really come to grow as a person and be able to realize not everybody will discriminate you because of your skin. Sometimes it's just life happening and you're not fit for that particular thing. Even if you had melanin or what, it's just not supposed to
be yours. Very true. And how was the experience for you growing up as an albino?
So I'm a village girl. I grew up in the village. So I never moved a lot. I only moved twice in my life. So my childhood was a little bit stable. So I think for my village mates, then I never really came to have discrimination or like being set aside.
That's amazing.
I think my whole life started when I moved from home to Nairobi.
Now to the university life.
For sure. Because I was brought up by my grandma, and my grandma is very protective of me.
Of course.
So I was never allowed to go to visit relatives. Like I was just a grandma's child. I come home, no son, things like that. So I think I usually joke and say I think I've only lived for the past 5 years.
I can imagine, because you're so protected, right?
Because I'm very protected. I think the only problem I had when I was growing up was school. Because I'm very short-sighted. And like I went to public school, of course, and seeing on the board was very hard for me. So you had to sit at the front. Yes, I had to sit at the front. Sometimes the teacher had, and I really thank God for my teachers because like my shosho would come to school and throw tantrums.
Exactly. Don't mess with an African woman.
like, oh, mtoto, muangalie. So as much as I was beaten as everybody else and punished, but I really had that special care.
Which is really
is very good.
Which is really, really
so
great.
Me growing up in the village really, really worked for me for sure.
That is amazing. Yeah, sometimes you find people going through different things. Like some people were bullied in school and all that. Thank God I was always tall. Like I was never bullied for me because my height used to intimidate people. So thank God, like for sure. I used to hate it when I was younger, but now I really appreciate it, honestly. So where do you see yourself being in the next few years as per your modeling, career-wise? What would you like to do? If you'd like maybe to do collaborations?
Wow, that's a good question. So I think in the next few years, I want to really fully get into the fashion PR space.
Yes.
Because for me, I've come to realize I am not those people who, you know how people say, when you want to succeed, you should find a niche.
Exactly.
I don't think I can do that because I'm a people's person. I love to talk. I love to know people. I love to work with people. I love to give people hope.
Yes.
And I think me being in the fashion PR space, I'm able to do that because I'm able to work with designers and brands from all walks of life.
Yes.
I'm able to work with models from everywhere.
Indeed.
And I'm just able to be myself.
That's
great. Because like I think I'm an adrenaline junkie. I have to
good.
have people for me to be able to survive. So for my modeling, I am not sure. I really want to work for Dior.
Oh yes, girl, get it.
Yeah, that is like my number one thing that I think I haven't done.
Yes.
Because I think I've been quite fortunate.
Yes.
I've done almost everything. I worked for Couture. I worked for True Love.
Indeed.
I worked for almost all designers. I've gone to a couple of fashion shows that are considered high end.
Yes.
And I think my next step is Dior for sure. So Dior, give me a call.
Please do. I'll leave her details on the description box. That's really good. So collabo-wise, you'd work with Dior. In Kenya, whom would you like to work with?
Oh, my old favorite.
Yes.
I think Olive Gashanja.
Gashara.
For sure, Gashara.
Yes.
The Couture woman.
Yes.
That is my own favorite kind of woman.
Yeah. And have you ever thought of maybe hopefully working side by side with Tando and all that?
Oh, wow, that's a good question. Tando.
Yes.
I would love to work with Tando, but Tando, I think Tando is so much outside of my league.
Honey,
you know, that woman is so tall. She's intimidating me. So I think one thing I'd want to work with Tando on is maybe a Vogue Africa issue.
Yes. Nice.
Because I feel like Vogue, as much as Vogue is very diverse and is good for that, it's just not getting into the real African stories.
Yes. I agree with you.
So I think it would be amazing to work on an African Vogue issue.
Oh, that would
Tando, and maybe a couple more models.
Yes.
Who are really like authentic and African-y, if that's a thing.
Interesting.
Sure.
Very, very interesting. So what kind of models do you look up to?
Oh, honestly, I just want to say Naomi Campbell. I think because like I really see myself in Naomi because she has this really fierce face.
Yes.
And that is the kind of face I have.
Yes.
I think that is why, and maybe like Deandra Forrest. She's another model with albinism from the US.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, I think Deandra is also my role model because she's very not normal looking. You know what I mean? Like she's unique. Her own kind of person. Yes. She has her own kind of look. Very I think those are my two women, I think.
Did you ever think you were ever going to be?
Oh my god, stop.
I know.
So, as everybody, my career and my dreams evolved.
Yes.
So when I was really, really, really little,
yes,
I wanted to be a doctor. So then But I don't know. I thank life because as much as I didn't get what I wanted, I'm still somewhere that I can say I'm happy.
Yeah,
because
that's really good.
I'm still doing something that I love to do.
That's amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
So, what would you tell the young girl who is sitting in the village or in the city, wherever they are sitting, and maybe they want to be a model and they have albino, or they're just a normal girl and they think they can't make it? What would you say to them?
Oh my god.
Or boy, sorry, not just girls.
That's a huge responsibility. That's a huge question.
No, it's not. just be you.
Wow, okay. Yeah. I think what I'd want to tell you who wants to be a model is let life happen.
Yeah.
Like, concentrate on your schoolwork, yes, but always think about what you want to be. Because what you manifest, and manifesting is just thinking about it.
Exactly.
What you think about is what you become. So if you really want to be a model, no one is limited. You can be a model anywhere you want. Of course, you will start from Kenya, but you can also not start from Kenya.
Exactly. You never know your fate, by the way.
You never know your fate. Yeah. Just if you're a believer, pray for it.
Yes.
If you're not a believer, think about it.
Yes.
Manifest it and say, this is what I want. Maybe like create a mood board.
Yes.
Of all the people that you look up to. Indeed. And the places you want to go.
Yes.
And don't think about it. It will take time, for sure. That's for sure. But it will happen eventually.
Yes. If you continue thinking about it, if you be positive and if you go for it, I feel like you can be, and you can go anywhere you want to be.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's true.
Oh my god, that has been amazing. Thank you guys for watching us. And isn't she amazing? Like, for sure, she has such a great energy. And I'm so thankful that you came to my show.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for inviting me.
You're very, very welcome. Guys, if you like this, please give us a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, first of all. And then please share and comment and just let us know what you think and who would like to be here next. Who knows? I might bring them in. Naomi Campbell, maybe. Just playing.
For sure.
Thank you, guys. Mwah. Take care.
Bye.